This has to go up a little bit. That's better. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to support the Oxford Library tonight. And I'm grateful to you because I've had a character in my head, an outline, all up here for a long time. And this is an opportunity to put him in action. So my character, William T. Crawford, thanks you for allowing him onto the page and into the sandbox. This is called high-level clientele. Thanks for setting up the interview, Annabelle. I can really use some press. Let's go in my car. Come on, ride with me. Every Monday morning during the drive to the office, I get grumpy. The weather doesn't matter. This part of town is always dark and dreary, as if someone hiding in a sleazy motel pulled the curtains down. My office is one of the few left in this part of town, along with loan sharks, massage parlors, bail bondsmen, and fraudulent lawyers. This neighborhood is busy with meat processing plants, slaughterhouses, and livestock pens. I can smell it when I'm almost at my door. But it's the only office space I can afford, and I never invite clients to my office. And that's not what causes me to feel like a bear with a sore head. It's a weekly reminder of what I left behind. I retired early. The idea was to use my partial pension to supplement my new business income. I left the police force because of rules. I felt like I was the one being handcuffed. I set up practice as William T. Fuller, Private Investigations. Nothing exciting like you read in crime novels. But it was work. Surveillance on cheating husbands and wives, gathering evidence on workers' compensation fakers, disability dupes, accident insurance shenanigans. Nothing you'd want to write about. After I lost my staff, I had to answer the phone. Some folks have no clue. An Army instructor calls me early morning. His students go on a bender and didn't return to base. Since I'm a private investigator, could I help him find his privates? I bit my tongue, took the job. Went to the first strip club near the base, interviewed the pole dancers. Where's the nearest all-night diner? Got lucky, found him at the Waffle House. I suppose my business name is a magnet for prank calls. The last one was a breathy guy who asked if I could investigate his privates. When I politely explained that we didn't do that, he said, well then, how much for a BJ? Sadly, what William T. Fuller lacked was a steady stream of high-level clientele. I'd love a juicy missing persons case. Some wealthy family gets discouraged by the lack of police progress and hires a private eye. But I closed that place down, let the staff go, moved here. Thanks for listening during the ride. Watch your step on the stairs of my office. The light is pretty dim in here. It's better not to see everything in the corners. Follow me because this can get really slippery and greasy. I know exactly where to place my feet. I'm surprised some injury claim attorney didn't put a camera in here and set up an office on the first floor and just wait for the falls. Just kidding, I'm the only occupant left. You ever read any Repairman Jack novels by F. Paul Wilson? I like to be a character like him. Do something meaningful. Be a fixer, not bikes, toys, or appliances, but situations. So I changed my business name to WTF Solutions. What do you think? Oh, wait here, I hear the phone ringing. I gotta run upstairs, no answering machine. Hello? The caller ID says Yahweh. Who is this? What can I do for you, God? That's right. WTF is this? Who are you really? Middle school? My mother's closet? The mirror? Showtime? No one knows about that. Sorry I doubted you. Lord have mercy. You have a situation for me? Can you hold on for just a minute? Quick, just have a seat, and I'll let you know what's going on. I'll share this with you. Okay, Lord, I'm yours. You're not as popular as you used to be? Well, doesn't that happen to all of us as we get older? Oh, you feel that someone else is getting more attention than you. And that makes you sad? No, it makes you angry. Because for the last 7 years, this person has committed white-collar crimes, broken the law, obstructed justice, alienated half the public, and doesn't pay the consequences. I think I know who you're referring to. We in the gumshoe community refer to him as the Teflon Don. Nothing sticks. But God, I don't think he's as popular as you, or even stealing your followers. As far as I know, nobody's built a temple or chapel to honor this guy. But you say nobody is above the law. He should pay the consequences. Can I ask you something? I'm just curious. Do you watch a lot of MSNBC? You watch all. You see all. You know all. Okay. You should remember that you got a path many times. People still follow you, even though after 40 days and 40 nights, turning people to salt, the Egyptian plagues, persuading that God to sacrifice his son until the last minute, and then even sending your own son out to be crucified, that's some pretty harsh stuff, God. But there's still churches all over the globe, and people have faith and look to you every week. It's just not the same. You're known by many names, and that just serves to dilute the brand. I want to help, but I'm not sure what I can do for you. You were willing to overlook all of this until that survey of May 2020. And you haven't slept until then? What survey are you referring to? The one that says half of all evangelicals believe he was anointed by God. He's the absolute last person you'd want as your messenger. Well, yeah, I agree with that. You say, in that role, he'd be about as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike. This happened once before? The late 60s? When John Lennon made that statement that the Beatles were becoming more popular than Jesus Christ, don't you think Lennon was kidding? That he was just trying to make a point that the public infatuation was misguided? No, you didn't. You held your anger in check until you found the right person. Mark David Chapman to dispense justice in your name. I didn't know that. I just thought he was a little off balance. You need a new person to do the right thing, deliver God's justice. I'll take the job. I am your humble servant.